Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Thank you so much for being here. I'm starting the vlog a little bit late this week. We are already the afternoon of Wednesday. We had a bank holiday on Monday, so I always find the weeks go super quick when you start the week on Tuesday. I mean, I did do some work on Monday, but it was a bank holiday. I didn't want the pressure of filming, all that kind of stuff. And I didn't pick up the camera yesterday either because I wasn't doing anything particularly exciting. I did pack a few orders though because I just wanted to get them out. I didn't want to be worrying about moving the camera and things, and as much as I love filming packing orders, I think I was in just one of those moods where I just wanted to get it done, get them sent out. So yeah, it's a little bit more of a quiet week this week. Last week was crazy because I was rushing to get my spring bundles out. They've actually started arriving now, which I'm so happy about. I was working so hard on them. So if the dog is playing with this ball very aggressively. But yeah, I worked so hard on them, so it's so good to see people having them and being so happy with them. Like I'm so proud of the boxes and how they sold, and just that I could create something so new, and like, yeah, I'm really excited. Anyway, I'm blabbing on a little bit. So this week's plan is to peel the rest of my Every Step is Growth charms. I have peeled a few, just kind of sat down, but I really wanted to like peel them on the vlog, and I mean, I find it so therapeutic watching people peel charms, so I'm going to do that on the vlog. I also need to find out if I have enough keyring, what are they called? Like the keychain pieces, because these are going to be little key rings, and I need to plan the packaging for them because I want to do them without cello. I want them to be even more eco-friendly, even though I do use the biodegradable cello bags and I will use those for certain items, but I would love to like have these just kind of on card, but it's very secure on the card, so I need to work out the kind of packaging that I'm going to do with that. If I was putting them in a shop or something, I'd definitely put them in the cello, but I don't think they need it because they go in a box with tissue paper and they're very well protected, so I don't think it's necessary to put them in cello. So I'm going to work on that and hopefully design a cute little backing card for them. And I'm also going to use my new little gadget, my, what's it called, label maker. This is the an embossing label maker, so you kind of stamp each individual, you like stamp each individual letter on. So it's a little bit more time consuming, but it's really fun. It's really easy to stamp, like you don't have to press this hard at all. And I'm going to put them on my box of postcards. This is from Hobbycraft. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know if they sell them anymore, actually, thinking about it. They might do. But basically they're like little A6 boxes, and I put my postcards in them. But the issue that I have, let me put this down because I'm just going to be holding it while I talk. The issue that I have is when someone orders a postcard, I find myself taking out every box trying to find the right one, and it's typically always the last one that I look at that has the postcard in it that I need. So I'm thinking if I emboss the little labels, stick them onto the postcard boxes, then it's going to be so easy for me. I know it's not a crazy thing, but honestly I think it's going to make my packing routine a little bit smoother, a little bit quicker, even though it might only change the routine by a couple of seconds. I don't know, I just think if I have a few, it just makes sense for me to do it, you know? So that's the plan so far. Charms, backing cards, embosser, label maker thingy. And then I'm gonna see where the week takes me, because last week was so busy and I just want to take this week a little bit easier, less routine, I suppose, less short on time. I just want it to be, I don't want to burn myself out after a busy week, so I'm going to take this week a little bit easier and hopefully things will happen. And yeah, I'm blabbing on so much and I feel like I don't even know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I think I'm going to start by, should we peel the charms? I'm going to peel the charms. So I'm going to pop you onto the little desk here, which needs a tidy. We're going to peel some charms, which I'm very excited about. So the wooden charms have been peeled and counted. You may have seen me pop out a little piece of wood every now and then. That wasn't them breaking, I promise. It was that large, like, what do you call it? Not hole, it's a hole, isn't it really? It's a cutout, that's what it is. Some of them still had the piece of wood in there, so I just had to poke them off. So I promise they weren't breaking, it was just the little piece of wood in there. So I've got 50 of these. I think they're going to do better than some of my other key rings, but again, I'm still not 100% sure. So I just ordered the 50, and you know, stock like this is amazing because it can sit in my drawer. I don't have to worry about making it, and when someone orders it I can just pack it up and send it out. So over ordering, even if they don't sell very well, is not too much of a worry for me because I know that it's there ready to go when people do order. But I'm so happy with them. I think they look incredible. That's the charms, and now I'm going to move on to using this contraption and labelling some boxes, which I'm very excited about. So I have labelled all of my postcard boxes. So we've got Reach for the Stars, It's Okay. So I've put little cues here for the quote ones. We've got It's Okay quote, Every Step, Autumn Girl, Amazing Cue. Again, these all make sense to me, but this says you are doing amazing. So I put amazing quote, Perfect Day quote, Cloud quote, because this one has little clouds on it. So I thought it'd help me with that. And then also, Good Things Take Time. I think it looks really good actually. I think I was worried that it might ruin the prettiness of the boxes, but actually I think it's added to their prettiness, and also any extra convenience is always a win. So I'm very happy with this, and these are quite affordable as well as label makers go. I think they're around £12 on Amazon, so, and they come with a one roll inside. So yeah, I'd highly recommend if you were wanting a little label maker. Welcome to my Friday. I wanted to sit down and chat with you guys because I've decided to take off some of the, I've been thinking about this for a while, some of the listings on my Etsy, because some of them are quite old. I've had some of these listings since I opened my shop 3 years ago. The pictures aren't the best. The items just don't make me as happy as I want to be when I look at my products and what I offer on my shop. They don't sell, so I'm technically paying more money than they're bringing in. So, because you know, every 4 months you have to renew Etsy listings if they're not sold. So I'm going to be taking some things off, which is kind of a little bit sad, but also very necessary because I want to go through and retake some photos, and if there's items on there that don't sell, I probably don't have them made anyway, or at least some of them I don't have them made, so I'd then have to print them out to take new photos to know that they're probably not really going to sell anyway, and that I don't love them. I want to feel really content and happy with everything on my shop. I don't know why I keep focusing over there. I want to feel excited when someone orders something from my shop that I love, and I feel like that's the way it should be. So yeah, I'm gonna go through, take stuff off because it's I just don't love a lot of it, simply. So I'm gonna be taking off things like, let me turn you around and show you actually. I know this probably isn't the best angle for you, also please You probably noticed all of that mess to the other side a second ago. I don't know how it gets like this, to be honest. And I need to use the Cricut machine in a bit, so I'm going to have to clear it again. Okay, so let me go to my first Etsy listing page. So these are my featured products. I've got my enamel pin. Well, I've got the Every Step is Growth pin, which is my bestseller. The Don't Just Sit There notepad, the Reach for the Stars enamel pin, and the Storms That Last Forever keyring. So these are just some of my favourite items up here. But I would like to retake some of these photos. Okay, so then I've got these items here, which are very new. I'm very happy with how they look. They sell well, all that kind of stuff. And as we scroll down, it just doesn't look as good, in my opinion. Like it's just not as bright, not as inviting. So a lot of these items here I love, so I'm going to retake the photos for these ones. I'm going to do it bit by bit, but then we start getting onto the items that I'm just not happy with. So we've got this. I mean, they're very cute, but I feel like I've come a long way since I did these. So they've got the pastel bears, nursery print, and the hippo print. We've also got like the dinosaur print, giraffe and cow. I want to take those off, as well as the whale. If I scroll down a bit more, some more photos that I kind of want to redo and things. Some more prints that are probably going to come off, and mandala stickers. And then if I go onto the original page, then we've got like this listing, which I think I've come so far since doing this design. I mean, it might come back, I'm not 100% sure yet. And then we've got these sticker packs, which like are the original sticker packs of Deli's designs, and they've got the old packaging or the old logo. I don't really like them anymore, and yeah, as I said before, I'm kind of paying for things that I don't necessarily love. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I need to tidy up this terribleness here and use the Cricut machine to cut some stickers for... if you've been here a while, you know that I have shared on the vlog that I do some client boxes for a photographer who's also a wonderful friend of mine. She needs some stickers for an event, I believe, so I need to cut those because it slipped my mind again. So I need to do that. I'm just going to give my Etsy a little refresh, and I don't even have a banner for my Etsy. I never know what to do for it, so that's something I'd like to work on as well. I just thought I'd chat through that with you guys, because I think as a small business owner, or if you plan on owning a business, it's so important that you love what you're making, because if you don't, you're not going to promote it anyway, and it's not going to do as well because no one knows it's there. But also just a reminder to refresh things, and don't hold on to things if you're not happy, and don't think about what other people are telling you, because people can say the loveliest things about the items you don't really like, but that doesn't mean they're going to buy them. So you want to make sure you're happy so you can promote them, so that you can sell them. But yeah, just a little reminder, if you're thinking about taking a few products off, it's not the end of the world if you do. And you'll probably come up with even better ideas for the future. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. So I've just been sat trying to work out some packaging, or like style of packaging, for the new key rings. Please excuse it's not dirty, it's just very worn. This is like my original desk, so it has seen better days. I've been playing around with just some little squares of, well, little rectangular shapes, similar to the size that they're going to be, of how I want it to work. And I think my favourite one is this one here, so I'm just going to pop this on here and then I'll show you. So this is the favourite so far. Obviously it's going to be thicker card, so it won't be quite as flimsy, but the keyring will go through like a little slit of paper at the top, and then I've made like a rectangular cutout that then this sits underneath, so that there's less kind of moving around when it's not in cello, because obviously that's the goal, is to not have the cello. I did try just the bit at the top, but let me just pop it on and I'll show you. So I did try just a little cut out at the top. I did cut it a little bit long, so the keyring's kind of falling off the bottom, but I just feel like it moves a bit too much compared to having the little rectangle cut out. I did try a little like one cut at the top so that you can't see the chain very much and the chain will like sit behind. I've just tried a few different options really, and then this one was too thin, like the rectangle was too thin. So I think my favourite has to be this one. I just need to finalise it, measure it all a bit better and try it on the actual size. I was thinking with a little rectangle cutout I could probably put the Every Step is Growth keyring writing onto that section, so I know exactly where to cut the lines, if that makes sense. But I'll see. I'll keep playing around. I want to make a little pattern as well. I don't want it to be too crazy because I want the keychain to be the main focus of the packaging. Just playing around, trying some things out, so I'm quite happy with that so far. So I just packed up a little order. I got to use the tiny boxes. I love these boxes so much. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because they're small and cute and everything's compact inside and it just looks so snug. I love it. I don't use them loads because it depends what people order, but for like pins and things, this is just perfect. And of course my little tape on the front, and then I did stamp Pekka on the back and also inside because why not? I'm not really sure what next week's plan is yet. I'm gonna have a think about that over the weekend. Probably gonna start prepping for the next shop launch because I was hoping to have it this month, but we are now on the 22nd of April, which is insane. I don't know how it's gone so quickly. I think we're gonna have to aim for like early May now, probably, maybe mid-May. We'll just see how long it takes me to get things done, if I randomly decide to make extra things, because that's a possibility. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, especially if you got to the end. Growing this platform means so much to me, so if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what you're excited for, if you have any tips on packaging, anything like that. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Comments have been on the low a little bit recently. It would just be much appreciated. I'm going to call that the end of the studio vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you guys next week. Bye.